Wow, wow. We're alive again. And that was a bit of a scuffed. The audio was a bit scuffed, but it seems to be fine now. Yeah, good, good, good. Yeah, I would have started the stream exactly on time, but then OBS is like, oh, NVIDIA failed. Haha. Well, okay, sure. So then I had to restart my computer, and then it worked. Um, Luckily I only had to restart because I might be wrong, but I think I updated OBS recently. And one time that I updated OBS, it just completely broke, and I had to revert to the previous version. I would have been more late if that was the case. But anyway, uh, yeah, I had all of my windows open just the right way, but then I had to restart the computer. Absolutely throwing. Let me do a meme here. There we go. You were fooled. It's actually the video from last time instead of my actual end screen. For real. Totally didn't switch to it just now. It's like 1:30, right? Or 2:30 where I did this? Yes. Here we go. Oh, okay. 2 minutes is where this starts. And we have the full loop. I don't know what I can even say about this anymore. I just love that this is a thing. Ay, ay, ay. Such a beautiful, beautiful thing. But yeah, this time, there's some boring stuff ahead. So previously, when I manipulated the octree, I could assume that I only changed one voxel at a time. This is no longer the case. And that makes it so the previous way that I updated the octree just breaks. And it's really annoying. We have this loop here also. Let me just get rid of that. Let's go to the ray tracing. Here, here, here. Oh, also I gotta ping the Discord. There we go. Put this here. This here. Yep, yep, yep. Let's see. Under... Oh, okay, this is on the correct repo as well, so I'm not leaking my other project. Anyway. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, hello, Cleared. Hope you're doing good. I'm more tired than usual. It's like I have the 1 week off from school. Also, what is this? Time shift. Okay. I have 1 week off from school, and I've like my break started yesterday, and I feel like a truck of tiredness just immediately hit me. It's like, oh, you're on break? Sleep. That's how it feels. I'm like, what the fuck? But then I didn't even sleep that much last night. Like I woke up at like 2:30. I usually wake up at fucking 3:30. I don't know. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway. Alright, so we're working around line 590. What's the state of the project actually? You should maybe sleep, perhaps. I mean, I still have a schedule, right? Yeah, okay, so we crash immediately when we play something. Yes. That is current state. And I see. Dude, I thought about canceling the stream because I was feeling tired, and there's another project that's I'm not gonna stream that I'm also working on. I was like, dude, maybe I should prioritize that project. But I'm like, if I only work on this project weekly, like the ray tracing, let me actually see. Yeah, the latest commit is 6 days ago. So it's like, if I skip this week, then I'm gonna have a hell of a long break from working on this project, and that's probably not a good thing, right? So it's like, I can sacrifice 1 day a week, like a few hours, to just put towards this project, so I don't completely just stop doing it, right? But I did think about canceling the stream and just being like, nah, fuck this. Uh, anyway, yeah, I'm out. Anyway, I'm gonna be coughing as well. Yeah, it is. It is. Exactly. Okay. So basically, I need something that implements most of the logic here, but it's slightly different. We want to um have this part where we loop down the tree, but then instead of checking for size equals 2, we're gonna check for size equals 8. And when we reach 8, then we're gonna still recurse down, but we're gonna mark all the child branches as free. So I'm gonna have like two phases to this thing. Um. Hmm. And I'm thinking I really just want to copy this function instead of trying to wrangle the logic here, so that I can just use the same function. It's such a scam. Anyway. But honestly, I could do a thing where it's like, actually, let me think. I could do a thing where I say, oh, something like this, right? Also, what is print octans? Okay, it's a I32. All right. So I could do something like this, and then when we hit the target octree level, then we just return information about that. Uh, well, for the function that I'm thinking, we don't even need the world positions. Like, we literally just want the view size location. I reacted with a thumbs up to someone's message, and I nearly clicked people hugging instead of thumbs up, because those are like, I guess, common reactions that I use. We're not that close. I'm gonna react with hugging. Thumbs up is enough. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm just gonna copy this function. This function can live in peace. I'm not gonna touch it. We're just gonna yoink. And what do we call this? We call That's great. Emoji picker, maybe? I think that's the right word. Uh, I have a thing for collapsing branches. What is this actually? Oh, it's just. Huh? Like, what are we doing here? Okay, so this is like going up. Alright, so if we empty a branch, then we collapse that branch and then we go to the parent. And then we see, oh, is the parent empty now as well? And if the parent is empty, then we collapse that as well. So this is like chain collapsing. But what we're doing right now is some pruning. Not collapsing, but pruning. Like we have a branch and we just want to get rid of it, no matter what's inside. Uh, yeah. Also, I'm gonna make this a function that's inside of the fucking thing. Yes. Burn branch. We have mutable access to self. It's still a, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about having self functions, but I guess they're fine. Hello, Estev. I hope you're doing good. Actually, now that you're here, I'm obligated to show you what the project looks like when it's actually like in a working state. And then I will continue the work. Kind of wonder what the main branch. Oh, okay. This that isn't. So we have, you know, block removal, whatever, and we can also place blocks. Very exciting. Uh, we also have slabs, and you know you can place a slab on the top or the bottom half of a block. Very cool. Let me actually go above the block here, and you can also place stairs, and the stairs can rotate. Very cool, very cool. But right now, and also I could fake corner stairs by placing two stairs on top of each other. So this is fake, not real. But yeah, so that's the main branch. The problem with the main branch is everything is still voxels, where when I'm destroying this thing, right, I'm not really internally destroying a block and placing a block. I'm just placing an 8x8x8 area of voxels. But I want to handle blocks, right? So I have to change the internal logic. Also, the stairs look so big because I'm so close. Because I'm so close to them. So, and if you imagine these are stairs and we're here, then you just gotta change your mind's perspective. It's cube instead of plug. There we go. You know, now the stairs are tiny, you know, because they're there, right? But if I go close to them, then they look huge, right? And if I turn on physics, like this is the current player size, I need to change it so we're like up here, like around somewhere here, right? Like this is a good height to be at. And also I need to make the camera faster. That's one other thing that contributes to the like feeling of scale. I actually did at one point think about the scale and I was like, damn, I gotta make the things like smaller somehow. And I tried to tweak like shader parameters and it just fucked up the rendering. I was like, dude, how does this actually work? And then I realized you just gotta be further away for the things to look smaller. I felt so fucking stupid, you have no idea. But you know, that's how it is sometimes. Ay. But yeah, let's go back to the working branch. Well, not the working branch, the in progress branch. Anyway. Yeah, but I just need a function to prune a branch, and then I can get the voxels for that branch. Wahoo. Actually, I'm thinking, do I want to go fully in depth about what I'm doing? Uh, I mean, if you're interested in what exactly I'm doing, then do ask. But I'm just gonna work on this. If the context is not required, then I'm just gonna work. Because it's gonna take, like, a while to explain. At least if I'm bad at it. Anyway. I'm gonna return a usize. The octopus tree. I can't tell if you're saying that sarcastically. I hope that's sarcasm. You've been here a few times when I've explained that. But it's fine if you, like, never got it. Ay, ay, ay. Let me see. Wait, what am I doing here? You just want to return the read position. Print branch position, and then we want to say target branch size. Usize. No, I32. There we go. You have not explicitly said that you're not. Yeah, you haven't explicitly said that you're not being sarcastic, so I will treat it as if that comment was sarcastic. Because I'm fine with explaining stuff, but if I'm explaining it to nobody, then it's like, what the fuck? That's wasted effort. We'll just do a simple assert here. Well, it can be 2 as well. Damn. Well, actually, I can just go to the working state and then I can show you. I don't even have to draw anything, because the fucking thing will draw for me. So, if I go here, I can turn on the visualizations. These lines are the octree, but that probably doesn't help much. Let me center this first of all. Okay, I forgot that I can't place individual voxels. Let me go a bit above here. Actually, alright, so we now have a bunch of things. Yeah, basically, but it's, you can see this colored cube that I'm going around, right? Like this color that I'm looking at here. True. And like, if one of these smaller cubes in the big cube is empty, then we just mark it as empty. But if there's something inside, then we take the child area and we split that into further chunks. These lines aren't being rendered for some reason, but you can imagine this space also being divided into 8, right? But you can also see the division happening here on the higher level, where these are empty, they don't have lines inside. But this one does, because it has something inside. And it just kind of does the thing. Hello, my Nitrix. First of all, welcome in. And yeah, that's basically what it is. And you can see the structure kind of happening here. And for me, the voxels exist just in a boring like hash map and array combo for physics and whatever. But for rendering, I use an octree. And yeah, I do have collisions. Like I can jump. I can land on this thing. Hold on, there we go. I can place cubes. It works. Turn off the debug render. I can also place blocks inside of myself and wait, can I get out? I can get out. Good. Yeah. Ooh. Anyway. Yes. True. I mean, I'll be able to do that eventually. I mean, I could do it right now if I didn't care about my plans. I could just hard pivot into making a speed bridging simulator. Just make everything work for that. I mean, I could even do that for the parkour game thing, but it's like, I'm gonna suffer if I don't do the stuff that I'm doing now. Suffer now or suffer later. Those are the choices. Bum 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 bum. Have that here. Okay. So this is just the thing for pruning. I kind of want to have two phases for this. Where the first phase of the function just traverses the octree down to the correct level, and then the second phase just prunes everything. I think putting everything into one function is kind of a mistake. For Bed Wars, I'll need multiplayer. And I mean, I have plans for it, but later, you know, later, maybe at some point. So how long is this time shift snapshot taking? God damn. Ay, ay, ay. Truly. I mean, the sad thing is, I might switch to triangles at some point instead of ray tracing, and then the project name will not make any sense. But I'm hoping that I'll get the ray tracing to be efficient enough where I can keep using it, because it's fun. But, you know, triangles are used for a reason, I feel like. Also, I don't need two functions, I can just have one loop and then another loop after that. What am I, stupid? Yes. The answer is yes. Amazing. This, honestly, we just need to break here, I think. Like, this is all. We have the read position already. And technically, I could have like placed this loop inside of here and then return from there, but I don't want to be nested in there for no reason. Anyway, so octant post add, whatever. Yeah, I mean, this just goes to the correct position. That's fine. And we don't care about the like parent branch locations at all. Let's do this. I could turn this into a guard thing. I've fallen in love with doing equals equals false. Like, if you compare this, like, I feel like this is possible to miss. Or, like, it's not, I don't know. Like, this is impossible to miss. Right? I'm looking for validation on my opinion. But I feel like I'm just correct. Or then this is an opinion thing. Anyway, so if we don't have anything, we just return. Fair, fair. The dreaded triple equals. Okay. Alright, and we don't have to worry about the target octant size not having stuff, because we would have returned. Okay. Good, good, good. So now we just collapse everything. We just go to all of the children and kill them. Wow. What a concept. Oh, actually, we might not have anything in here. Yeah, okay, I misspoke. But it's fine. Because if none of the children have anything, then we just return early, basically. Like, this loop is not gonna break because of that. Yep. Yeah. Alright. Also, yeah. Anyway, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Where are all of our offsets? We just have read position. We want to do 0 to 8. Sure. We do this. Oh, also I'm forgetting. I need to convert this to use self. So everywhere we say octree, we say self.data. I pressed the wrong key. Well, that's all. That's cool. True. If there are no children to kill, then we don't kill any, right? It's so simple. This is Linux Mint. And I mean, I was using Windows for the longest time, and then Windows decided, oh, you're not going to be able to log into your user account. So yeah, just reset your OS, please. And I reset my OS, and then I lost all of my applications. So my voice meter setup and my like data mushing scripts for Vegas all gone. And I didn't like. Also nowadays, if I start setting up something like that, I need to like write a tutorial for myself so I can set it up again in the future. But I didn't do that, so I would have had to scour for the information to get it all up and running again. But yeah, pro tip: if you make some esoteric setup for yourself, make a tutorial on how to set it up. No, no. I had another account that was logged in as a different Steam user, right? So if I wanted to launch Steam as that other account, then what I would do is just launch Steam as that user, right? So I don't have to like log out and log in of Steam and whatever. I mean, nowadays it's like pretty easy to switch users anyway. But I just had this setup, right? And then I tried to launch Steam as that other user. It didn't work. I'm like, okay, well, I gotta log out and log in as that user to like fix things, right? I log out, I select the user that I want to log in as, and then it's just broken. Like, it just doesn't let me log in, and it doesn't let me switch which account I'm trying to log in as. So I was just completely soft locked out of logging in. It was amazing. And I'm not incompetent with technology. I couldn't fix it. And also, I didn't want to go to the level where I try to mess with the, like, login internal, like, files or whatever. I was thinking that I'm gonna fuck things up even more, because I don't know how those work. So I was like, okay, let's just reset, without breaking it further. But then losing all the application shit, I was like, fuck this. Like, setting that all up is like more effort than just trying Linux. Yeah, dude, I might have missed something, but the moral of the story is I couldn't fix it. Right? Or I didn't fix it. Maybe I could have, but I didn't. Right? But yeah, if you're looking to use Linux and you're currently on Windows, try Linux Mint. It's very familiar, and you have to go to the command line very rarely, but do learn the command line. It's good. And set up system restore points, for the love of God. This thing. Let me type my password in front of you. This thing. Just set this up. It's all good. Oh, I have set it so it takes a snapshot on every boot, and then it takes a daily snapshot, and then weekly and monthly. And you can do this. It's good. It's good. Just do this. And then, like, one time I updated OBS, and then OBS didn't work. And I could have maybe somehow rolled to the previous version, like through the update manager. But then I was like, no, I'm just gonna roll my system back and all the packages, and it works. It's like a nuclear solution, but it works. Anyway. Yeah. And also in general, just back up your files. Um if you don't make backups of your important files, oh, there's a thing to ban. I still need to also don't even if it's a bot, we don't say that. I still need to set up my Twitch bot. But I dread this. This is not fun. Dude, what I did say this at the start of the stream. This is like the one stream that I thought about not doing, like canceling, because I'm like, dude, I'm just really not feeling it. But I was like, no, I gotta do the stream. So I work on this project at least weekly. And then suddenly it's the stream where everybody just shows up. I don't know what is going on. Anyway. But yeah, I'm working on the Octree. Fun stuff. Killing children. Anyway. Over here, then we want to go in this loop and do everything. Bam. I disagree with your assessment that this is peak, but I appreciate it. Dude, what am I writing? Okay, do that. To be honest, I can just make it work like this. Actually, I won't use the fucking macro jargon. Instead, we'll just do read position. And now, can I just iterate over the thing while pushing things to it, or will this just break? Let's see. I don't know if this will work at all. Hey, it is. It is. It is the morning. Ay, ay, ay. Dude, I woke up at 2 a.m. 2:30. Honkai, it's meant to turn into a game. Yes. Okay, 90% of the time it will break. That's awesome. Dude, I can't believe we don't have the technology to do this. Anyway, I'll just do a loop and then like manually manage that. Oh yeah, I'll just need to keep track of the index. Oh, but I'm also gonna be erase. Well, am I gonna be erasing things? That's a good question. Let's just say that I'm not gonna erase things. Actually, I could just grab the latest element, right? I can just pop the latest element and just go there. I don't need to do any of this. Dude, where do we have Beck? Help me and hold my hand. Dude, I just need to change my Discord status to help me and hold my hand later. That's a fire sentence. Anyway. Do we have pop somewhere here? We do. Oh, I can just do pop. Let's go. And then we'll say some, and then if it's none, then we'll break. That will be fine, I think. We'll have a ton of errors here. Why are you expecting a U size? Who? Oh, prune brat. No, we're not gonna return anything. This is a void function. Are we voiding in here? Alright. We have this. Hit that violet. Maybe. Violet's on. I don't know. I leave it like this for now. This reads like more clear to me. If that makes sense. Like I could do violet here as well, but I like how this looks. What do you mean? You're the fucking Rust style police? I thought my fucking... I'm like forgetting English words. Let's go. Guards! Get him out of here. Anyway. Let me see. This... Yeah, then we say self dot free right locations dot push child location. Actually, yeah, we just need to do this. Is this really all that I have to do? This is the thing that I dreaded doing for multiple days. I was like, dude, this is like so labor intensive or boring to do that I don't want to do it. And then it's just this. It's just this. Just go down to the fucking branch and then just do this funny business. And that's it. That's awesome. Also, we don't need to break here. We could just return, but I'm gonna leave it as break. Oh. But now... What? Expected U size found U32. Oh yeah, because the thing is U32s. Can we do that? Yes, this needs to be mutable. Anyway. Hey, now we have no errors. Damn. Like, people were getting sick, at my school, and now I'm coughing. But, you know, surely I'm not becoming sick on my week off from school, right? Surely not. And so far, it's just a cough, you know? Maybe I need to, like, eat some zinc or something. I don't think I have any COVID tests lying around. And, even if I did, don't those have, like, a use before date? I'm pretty sure that's the thing. Also, I'm really happy with this, actually. We just have this, we push this, and then we just loop. Yay! Oh, actually, this is not good. I just realized. Because if we go to the voxel level, we're gonna read voxel data, and I think that's branch locations. So I need to keep track of the branch level, or like the octant level that we're at. He's on. Actually dying. Let's go. Anyway. I guess what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna push two values. One of them is gonna be the octant level, and one is the actual position here. New size, and then I think it's just the I-32. No. Then we push the read position. Current octant size, I guess? Yes. Then here. We do this. And now... where do we want to do this? And okay, I guess we just do it here, where I kind of want to do it before. Okay, my brain is like breaking. Okay, let me just put the check somewhere and then we're good. Oh yeah, no, because I want to visit here. I want to fire this thing. Even for voxel data, this has to fire. But then... if we're at 4, then we don't want to do this. If we're bigger than... well, if we're bigger than 2, then we want to do this. But if we're at 2, then we don't want to... like... actually, no, this is... even this is bad. We're not gonna... okay. We're not gonna have child locations if we're at 2. No, but, no, this is right. Oh my, I'm just losing my brain. Trying to think about code and how it works in a loop. Anyway. Yeah, so if the octant size is 4, we're gonna have children, and then we go here. But those children are not gonna have children. Okay, hold on. I need to draw. My brain isn't braining. I need to draw. Give me the crayons. Dude, can I, like, collapse these things? Please? Dude, okay. That hashtag test thing, I need to look into that. That sounds like a good thing. I've never heard of that. Oh, it's unit testing. Yuck. Let me look into it, though. Dude, this is different from what you typed. Dude, I love how I did the wrong brace. Let me expand this. Oh, this is... it is this thing. I was just too impatient to read the whole thing. So I assume it just runs the function and tells you if it works or not. Okay, okay. Fair. I guess. Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyway, so we have our octree. Let's do our core tree visualization. We have our tree here, and let's say that this level is the lowest level. So we have voxel data here. So now we're on this level. We go down. I mean, and this level. So this is level 2. This is level 4. At level 4 currently. So for each child, we do want to visit these. So we append everything. That makes sense. And then when we get to this level, this is going to be false, and we're not going to append these things as a thing to visit. Right? But we're going to write... Okay, but we're still getting these voxel data things as locations to, like free. This is wrong still. If our octant level is 2, then we don't want to do this. Okay. I think we just do the logic split here. Say self dot free right locations dot push location. Oh, but the child, this location is already marked as free by the parent. Wait, this is fine then? This is fine. Yeah, this is fine, because because this won't fire if our level is 2. Yes, it's all good. Like, this will just work. Yes. I can just put an assert here. This should never be the case. And I could put another assert here as well. How do I check if a vec has a certain index in it? I could just test with the length. Yeah. Smaller than child location. We get errors, but we are not doing this correctly. We say if let some location. Oh yeah, we're using read position instead of location. We need to say location here. Yep, and now it's crying, which is good. And We do this, and we say this, and then we say this. Oh yeah, we also have to do this. That's all good. Now it should be correct. I have the location. We use location here. Yeah, whatever. Good, good. Rune branch should be ready. Where do we currently crash, actually? And I'm not using this function, so we're gonna crash anyway. But it's fine. Set clock here, random. Let's go. Where do we crash? I want to go here. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. What am I doing here? What is this function? I need to detour a bit. Oh yeah, I'm checking if the octree exists inside of this function. Fair enough. Fuck it, I'll just do it here. Octree, rune branch. Then we need to tell it the location and the size of the branch. Nah. Function descriptions? What are those? Gonna cry now, but it's also gonna tell me the types that I need. So we're gonna do... Actually, I need to supply the voxel position. So we're gonna do cost. This, and the target level is 8, I believe. Yes, that should be correct. This has to be this fucking thing, whatever. Rust semantics that I'm enforcing on myself. What? Oh yeah, I need to make this mutable. There we go. And now, instead of doing this, instead of updating each position individually, get octree branch data. Let's go. This maybe should be a function inside of the octree, but whatever. And then what else do we need to say? It is a bit more rough, I guess. It's fine though, I think. If you get started with Rust, then you can definitely ask me questions and stuff. What are we hating on Rust? Damn. I mean, if you're hating, then give me reasons for it. I personally dislike the safety model. But the thing is, someone could know Rust and hate it, right? And that's interesting to me. And even if someone doesn't know Rust and they hate it, then it's fine. I'm still interested. Like, the uninteresting bit is I have opinion. Like, okay, sure. But if you tell me the reasons for the opinion, then it's like, oh, okay. There's actually like something here. Let's go. Octree, then the position. I mean, we're not gonna use the same position. It's the position, and then size is 8. And then, oh, we're gonna supply the chunks directly, I guess. Self.chunks. And what do we have now? I don't need these. What is it crying about? It's crying about this. So don't hate on my pos xd variable name. Thank you very much. I can get rid of this loop, but I'll comment it out for now. Will it work? Will it work? Place your bets. When I place a block, will it A, crash, B, display the block, or C, do something else? Okay, crash something else. Nobody's saying that it's gonna work. That's reassuring. And nothing! So, something else. Something else won. Why? Nothing. Literally, just nothing. Ay, ay, ay. What is wrong? This is actually the worst option, because I don't get an error. Anyway. True. True. Rust code never has bugs. So true. Anyway, I was honestly expecting it to work. I was like, I'm gonna write this thing and I'm gonna see the block appear, and my life is good. But nothing. Damn. Anyway, get Oxford branch data. Alright, let's uncomment that. Is it gonna spam me? It's not gonna spam me. Okay. Set voxel. No, not set block. Here, random. Okay, so we're fetching voxel data. That's not the issue. We're correctly fetching voxel data, and that's good. Blessed, even. But why are we then returning nothing? What? Are we just saying that it's only air for some reason? Not capital M, semicolon. There we go. No set block. Not set voxel. Lemao only air noob. Okay, sure, that's the issue. Only air. It's only air. It's just air. Why is it only air? Is this returning true all the time for some reason? Let's print it. Also, we're saying if voxel is not obstructed, then we say that it's false. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, sure. I'll run the check twice for the debug. Damn. I appreciate the attempt at a joke. There's still... okay, I'm... Also, there might be something that's not air. I'm not printing that. I know that feeling. Okay, it's not just air. It's not just air. We're in the clear. We're in the clear. It's not just air. Well, why doesn't it then work? This seems fine. But why are you not rendering anything? Huh? Huh? Oh, I know why. Okay, so we're getting the branch data. We're placing the branch data inside of the octree as well. It's there, trust me. We can print that in a moment. But we're not telling the parent octant where the child data is. We're just saying, oh yeah, you're air. Don't worry about it. Oh, don't worry about Stinky. Anyway, I needed a label, alright? Don't judge me. Yeah, we're gonna print the thing. Dude, break Stinky. Goddamn. Anyway, let's go, let's go. Let's see the octree. So we have our octree, and there's actually some data there. There is data. But the problem is that we're not marking the data down. Like, these are the first 8 things. The first 8 octants we're saying, oh, you're empty, oh, you're empty, oh, you're empty, you're empty, you're empty, you're empty, you're empty, you're empty, and then we have a bunch of data. And nothing points to the data. So we need to take one of these numbers and write 9 in there. And then this octant would point to this data. Actually, instead of making it work properly, we can just hack this to work. Also, yes, this is the same text editor program. So let's just do this, where we say octree, let's like do 3. This is the greatest line of code so far. This is gonna be my Discord status for a bit. Let me change it. There we go. Also, I need to write down the other thing that I wanted to do. See, what was it like? Hold my hand and help me or something? I'm so sad I didn't write it down. I'm gonna have to check the VOD later. Like, know the exact wording. How is that a Miku reference? I want to know now. Oh yeah, I need to say octree.data. Well, I'm gonna update my status as well to reflect the correct code. Dude, you really just launched the game window and griefed me. It's not like I did it myself. 39. How? 39 Miku? How? How does it happen? Tell me. Still nothing? Bruh. Bruh. This should work. We point to the data here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we have the data. And then nothing happens. That's so sad. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm getting the data on the wrong octree level. I need to first, actually, okay, let me see. Oh, yes. Yes. I need to first generate the actual branch, and then I can generate the data for the branch. And then, yes. Okay. So we need to do this, and then this. Aye. Anyway, let's generate the branch. Set block. I'm actually like starting to remember how this code works. That's amazing. Now I can fix this and then forget how it works again. Okay, what do you want? A semicolon. Okay, but what do you really want? You want the, well, tell me the argument. There we go. I knew the ducks were coming. I didn't know they were coming, but I had them on my mind. Anyway, so we get the octree. And the world position is going to be our plus XD. Right position is... Wait, do we even know the position that we want to write into? Let's just say 3, right? Surely. Oh, but this is octree right location. Dude, what? What? I've been cooking. Where do I call this function? I guess I need to descend the octree first, and then I can do this. There's like a holy chain of functions that I'm supposed to do. Yeah. Okay. So to generate the data, we need to first generate the branch, and to generate the branch, we need to descend the octree to the correct level. Okay, yes. So you just want the octree. Actually, you want the octree data, not just the octree, but it's gonna... I'm just gonna write it correctly. And then we want the position, so we say plus XD. Now, if I comment that out, we shouldn't get any errors. We get errors. Oh, okay. You want it to be like this. That's fine. Oh, these are supposed to be the other way around as well. I meant to comment this out. Alright, no errors. That's good. What? Oh, okay, fair. What? Hook to right location. Okay, I guess we never read these. The code is changing, and we're no longer doing this. Interesting. Anyway, we don't have to care about that for now. Now we do want to generate the thing. We have this, and we have octree, world position, right location, octant world position. What do you mean? Oh, you want to know that? I like the sentence. My friends mind control me to play Dota. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. What Biker B is saying is true. It's like most of the logic will just translate over. Like your task right now is to just become familiar with programming as a whole, right? And when you've done that, then you can more easily like jump into other languages and whatever. Like it would be more stupid to pick like a quote unquote difficult language to learn first. Um, because like for example, Rust is very particular about how you need to do things. GDScript is quite flexible in that sense. But like I like Rust because it's particular like that. It has advantages, but you know, it's like how to say. I feel like taking actually taking advantage of those advantages becomes a thing once you know how to program in the first place. But yeah, the consequences of C. Damn, dude, I haven't talked about my own programming language idea in like a week. I don't know if it's time to mention it again. Maybe. Also, what am I doing here? Oh, anyway, the TLDR is that it would be cool to have a language where you can basically just make assumptions about how the code is going to run and what kind of state you can possibly have with the code, right? So, for example, if you just have some function like calculating the Fibonacci sequence, right? And you have a max value you can output, then the compilation should just result in you printing a string with all of the numbers that you would calculate, right? Because every time you run the code, it's going to produce the same output anyway. So why would you calculate the output when you can just print it directly, right? Unless like calculating is actually like faster than just printing a string from memory, you know? And if you have user input, then, you know, you can kind of just limit the user input to a certain range, and then maybe you can do similar kinds of like distillations of the logic. So you do the least amount of work at runtime as possible. Damn. Yeah. But it's like I don't know. I feel like you could do more of that. And it's not just doing more of that, but it's also like if I has some GDScript function, for example, uh well, I mean, okay, I'll just open Godot. So I can like bring up an example, maybe. I wonder where I have a function that would be good. Let's go here. Oh, this is quantum circle band, not RPG, and also people always pick up on that. It's a project someone else is working on. I was like helping on it, but then they haven't worked on the project in a long time. Anyway, do I have? Well, okay. Let's just say. Well, fuck it. So if I have a function that takes in like two dynamic variables, right? So that their types can be anything. How Godot handles it is, you'll just run the code and then you'll get a runtime error, right? But in Rust, how Rust handles this is that you just define traits that the arguments can have, and then you can be sure that it just works, right? But what I'm thinking is you're gonna be calling the function at some point anyway. So I'm just thinking, like, if you're saying, like, if you have something like this, like, can't we just check the fucking arguments here and see if they make sense for the function? Also, this is a completely separate thing from the earlier thing that I was talking about. But I don't know. I should write a web page before this, actually. I'm gonna write a to-do for myself. To-do. Because it would be cool to be able to just link a page with like, oh, here's what I think a programming language should be, instead of having to ramble my thoughts and try to remember everything. Anyway. What do you mean, not really? Like, I'm assuming you're talking about this. Hmm. Anyway, I'm losing the context of what you're saying. That you can't really do. Anyway, um, let me do this now. We're descending the octree. I think okay, descend octree is fine. Alright, what we want to do also is we want to figure out if like what is our world size here? Actually, let me just first comment all of this out. Let's see what is going on. Okay, there's the descent info. I'm blind. Almost. Okay, so we just hang here. Yeah. That's fine. Let me get this in here for reference. Also, I hope you like my command line alias for clearing the output and doing cargo check. Let me see. So yeah, so basically the problem that you're expressing is that if I do like let's say the ASD is a variable name. Like this could be some dynamic type, right? Like that's the problem. But this is where the if I can be even a little confident in the thing that I'm thinking about, this is the beauty of the design, or this is where the beauty of the design would come in, right? Where you would have, let's say you have the right. So let's say we have something like this. You, the compiler can see ASD is either going to be a number or a string, right? Like it has to know it's going to be either one of those, right? So you just check both. And that's it. The kind of only thing where this breaks down is if you have a variable that some other code can touch, but uh, just don't do that, right? Just keep it so you can always infer any possible type for a variable, right? But also, I'm not sure if I would want dynamic variables anyway. Um, like having dynamically passed variables in, like that's fine. Well, I mean, I guess no. Return types would always be static. You would always know what you return, but it can be dynamically passed in. But I guess that doesn't really work. Is if you pass in two dynamics and you return the same type, or if you pass like some type, that gets a bit more messy. Let's see. ASD equals JSON.parse user input. Well, I mean, yeah. Let me think. User input is going to be a string. Well, yeah, no, that's actually easy. User input is going to be some string, right? And then JSON parse is going to have a number of things it can return, like a number of types. No, but it's not a problem, right? Because the JSON.parse, like it's not a black box. We know what it's going to return eventually, right? So just parse the thing. You know all of the options. You don't have to leave the stream open. Yeah, I can't stop you from doing it, but you don't have to do that. Are we gonna have eval? Eval is evil. It's so close. You just change the A to an I. That must be like a common joke. Anyway, let me think. Let me think about eval. No, I don't think we're running arbitrary code. I don't think we're doing that. Like, that's the point where it gets kind of impossible to actually do. And also having like self-modifying code, that's also like I don't know how I would do that, right? But I'm fine cutting off eval. Just no eval, not supported, and then we can do this. But like in theory, if you don't have arbitrarily, if you don't have arbitrary code in your code, like code that is constructed from user input, you can always infer like any type that any variable could be. FS? What is FS? Tell me. What is fs and why does it change between runs? But basically, if you list a problem where it's like, oh, this is like a thing you can't know, then I'm saying that should be a thing we know. Okay, file system. Okay. Yeah, like it should either be a thing we know, or then we'll try to access a thing, and then we'll just have a if statement where it's like, okay, make sure the thing is like this, right? And if it's not, then like yeah, basically just either we know something, or then we do if statements until we know the thing for sure. If that makes sense. Anyway. Unless I'm thinking this would be a compiled language, not a interpreted one. Yeah, I acknowledge that. I acknowledge that. It's true. Should they? You know? Maybe. But I mean, how to say, like if you're dynamically linking and you use some function from some unknown land, you should still know what it returns. Or if you don't know what it, I mean, you should know that it returns bytes, right? Like, it's gonna return some fucking bytes to you. And at that point, it's basically user input and you have to evaluate it, right? Like, you have the bytes and you're gonna convert it to some variable. And if the conversion fails, then, oh, true. Yeah, no, but I mean, you just convert it to a variable explicitly. And you can fail, it's fine, but you have to handle it. We don't trust those fucking pesky dynamically linked things. And if you don't want to explicitly verify, you know, if you don't want to do like if variable is valid, whatever, you could do just assert. Just or like trust me, bro. So instead of explicitly saying it's fine, you're just saying this external function should return this correctly. I'm gonna trust it. We're not gonna waste computing time saying or verifying that it's correct. We're just gonna trust it. You know? And then everywhere we have the fucking trust me bro thing, it's like, yeah, this could fail, actually. Dude, trust me bro design. Let's go. Anyway. I need to drink water. But what if you get a bro in the middle attack? What about then? Dude, my Discord status is changing often now. There we go. That's a better status. What if broken? Yeah, exactly. We're not sure if bro is really a bro, right? Oh man, I'm really writing code. Okay. It's also again hot in my room. Oh. Fucking 23 degrees. 23 Celsius. They're trying to cook me alive. Okay, we have the right position. Okay, we wanted to do a thing where... Alright, I can assert though. I can just put a funny assert here, and we can say that our octree level Our oak tree level is going to be bigger than 8. For sure. I think. Or it's going to be precisely 8 or 8. What do you think? Went there. Yep. It could be 8. That's fine. That. Then I'm going to generate a branch. That's the right location. Oak tree, roll position, right position. What does the right location look like again? Do I... Why am I blind? I feel like I'm losing my brain. Oh yeah, this is the thing. Yes, okay. Okay. Yeah, I just need to pass that in. I don't have to worry about the internals of it. Excellent. We do the oak tree level. Branch world position. Do we have that in here? We have that here, but do we need it here? We do need it here. So I just did the arguments in the wrong order. That's amazing. I was like reading this like, oh, these are the arguments I need. No, these are the arguments I need, and these are the things that I have. God damn. Wait, what am I missing now? Yeah, exactly. I need to... Dude, what do you mean unknown field? Oh, it's right pos? Let's go. We're missing argument 6, which is chunks. Alright, that's fine. Types... What? Why do you want mutable? Hello? Why is this mutable? Can we just not do that? Hello? Yeah, you don't need to be mutable, that's what I thought. Anyway. It's scary. It's saying that it would work, but I know there's something missing still. Alright. We go here. This is not returning anything. Oh, wait. This should do the whole ordeal, actually. It should do everything. It's also getting the branch data. Okay. Hold it. Huh? Okay, okay. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. We don't need to do this. We only need to do that one function. Yippee. Will it work? Will it work? I'm not gonna give you time to guess this time, but you know, you can still guess in your head, or if you're really fast, you can type in chat. Nothing. Still. Damn. Still nothing. Okay, what does our octree look like? One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we have something here pointing to some data. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or 9, 17, and then we have 2 branches here. Was I just blind? Is it really nothing? Or am I just blind? It really seems to be nothing. I want to say that I hate you for saying that, but I do actually really appreciate that meme being brought up in this context. Why? Why? Should I be like generating one level higher than I'm generating or something? Okay. Um, so 500, 200, 100. Dude, why I can't like remember the fucking powers of two. That's awesome. This is me. I'm just gonna do this so I don't have to use my brain. I want to get to this level. Alright. So we're at this level here. Point here. This octant is now 512, 256, 128, 64, 32, 16. We're gonna ignore this one and go here because this is still last one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a different one. Okay, I need to actually investigate this data. What happened to you? Speak to me. Who did this to you? I mean, I did it, but let's ignore that fact. We have the size. This should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Okay. So the first level is this. I guess I can just do that here. That's a very common Discord meme. Nothing ever happens. Eight. Yeah, well, I mean, you know how the meme food chain goes, right? Something, something 4chan, something Discord. And this should be fine. We're at the correct level, right? This. Each octant is this size. Here, each octant is this size. Or actually, here each octant is of size 4. We're actually one level too shallow, I think. No, each thing here. No, each thing here being 2. No, 2 is for voxel data. Yeah, that is correct. That is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, we have 8 numbers. This should be good. Like, this octree looks good. Why is it not good? Well, alright, let's compare this to the main branch. I'm not gonna save that. We're gonna go to the main branch and generate the same octree, or the same thing that should result in the same octree, and then see what the data is and see what the difference is. Maybe that'll make me happy. All right. All right. All right. So now we're gonna do a thing where x in 0 to 8, 0 to 8, set a voxel. Am I printing the octree anywhere? Maybe not. No, we have the thing here. Yay! We have a thing. And we can go inside, being like called properly. That's actually strange being on the edge. I can like peek through the block. Amazing. We have the technology. It's not a bug, it's a feature, right? Can I please go on the edge again? Like, too far in. No, I'm not getting sidetracked. Dude, it's so hard to get on the edge. Damn, it's like so precise. I'm on the edge of 2 voxels now. 2 circles in Minecraft? Dude, they thought they could never be done. Anyway. I think I can just do that. No. Oh. Yippee! Let's print the octree. It's gonna have different voxel values, but that's fine. Well, that's a lot more than the other octree. Oh, the world size is different as well. It shouldn't be. Wait, hold on. Real or fake? Has science gone too far? No, I can see my stuff change. It's probably your side. Perhaps. But I do appreciate you pointing it out. Even if it's a issue on your side. Well. Yep, all good. We just have a lot more data here. Yep, all good. 9, 12, 25, 33, 41. It's like the same up until this point. Let me actually do the new lines. I I don't know what is going on here, to be honest. Oh, well, the world size is different. It's gonna be. Okay. Let's make it more consistent. Worlds. Who are you? What is your name? 10. Alright? I'm gonna go with 10. Did I restore the stash when I looked at that? Alright, it's 10. Alright, restore the stash. 10. Mix manager. I mean, I don't know what that really is, so it's hard for me to give you a comment on that. Can I just select the whole thing? There we go. Alright, here we go again. Peak debugging. Okay, so... Okay. So here, we have, on this level, already a bunch of data. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That makes sense, I guess, because we have a big enough cube, then, yeah. Yeah, because here it would mean that we only have voxel data in like one location. This might be too deep instead of too shallow. I don't know though. So I have two options now. Try to understand the code, or fuck around and find out. And honestly, I feel like I can't be arsed to try and actually understand. So I'm gonna just poke at the code and hope that I will get some valuable information out of that. And if I don't, then I don't know what I'll do with my life. Let's change the branch. Oxygen level, let's just multiply by 2, you know? Let's see if that does anything. And if that doesn't do anything, I'll divide it by 2. So we still have nothing. That's awesome. Let's try this. Not set voxel. Dude, now I'm like paranoid that I wrote set voxel instead of set block in the last run. Still nothing. Okay. That's... It's also not airing out, either. What if we just, like... No, it has to be a power of 2, though. Like, can you break, perhaps? Can you do something interesting? Anything? But this is nothing. But it's running, at least, yeah. We're getting the descent info. What the bruh? 60. Yeah. Are we setting the block? No, we are setting the block, because we're not getting just air either. What is the issue? I am so sorry. Parentheses, not. Okay, let's not do that terribleness. That's a good one. Wait, actually, does this make sense? This might actually make complete sense. Welcome back. Nothing is still happening. Because this thing is trying to generate just one branch. Instead of a whole lot of branches. So actually, I don't even want to use this function. I want to use like a different version of it, I guess. What am I telling it? The octant size? I'm like lying to this function. I just realized. Maybe that's why we're seeing nothing. Or am I even... I'm not even lying to it. Are we getting nothing? What? I actually have no clue. We need to print. Okay, so we have that. What am I calling this function? I just need to see like a sample thing. Yeah, we're just saying right foss. Just like old stuff. Actually, no, this is fine. Why are we getting no data? What? We're just not rendering anything, and it's really confusing. We descend the octree and we just say pause, and pause should be a voxel position here. This should be fine. Or we could try it with a non-voxel position, I guess. But it shouldn't matter anyway, because we're like setting the thing at 0, 0, 0. Yeah. Dude, I love how it missed like that. Sure. But this makes sense now, to me, at least. Like, we're only generating one branch, and that makes sense. That's fine. But why is the generated branch not visible anywhere? That's my question now. Like, we should still be rendering this. Like, these voxels should be visible, but they're just not. What if we don't do this? I'm grasping for straws. Yeah, if this is not gonna do anything. Yep, it does nothing. That's good. If that did something, then I would have been lost. Even more lost than I am now. But yeah, we're descending. We're trying to do this thing. It just doesn't do anything. Like, it does update the octree, but the octree is, like, wrong somehow. I don't know exactly how. I'm not going to be able to figure it out now. I need to take a break from this. So I'm going to call the stream here. Do I even want to commit this? No, I don't want to. Well, I mean, I guess I'll commit it. Because these are just checkpoint commits anyway. No, this is 5. I'm gonna have to later figure out what is happening there. Anyway, we're gonna see if we're gonna raid someone. I think we are this time. Yes. Let me see. I'm gonna find someone who is doing software and game dev, and then they're not live, sadly. But I'm gonna put this text on the screen. Those are all the links. I can't see the links on my screen right now, so I have no memory of anything. But you can find the stream at the first link. You can find the archive on the second link, schedule on the third one, and Discord on the fourth one. Join the Discord. I'll give you a role so you can actually see the channels. It's dead, but I ping every time I go live. That's basically the function of the Discord currently. Let's see. I do have someone in mind that I can raid. They play Rocket League and they're very cool. Do we have any Godot people online? We do have some. Let me see. Let me see. Also, if you have any recommendations, then feel free. Alright, I think I have the person that we're gonna hit with El Raid. All right, we're gonna go here. Yes. Anyway, we're gonna go raid Suckhouse Studios. I have no idea what they're like. I hope they're cool. There's no raid message. Just be cool. Follow their chat rules. You know, be cool, right? That's the thing. You can find my stream at the link and blah, 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 blah. Have a good one. See you later. Bye bye.